Grab your stethoscope
and sound the siren,
because we're back! I'm the one without the beard, Dr. Chris.
And I'm the one with the beard, Dr. Xand.
In this series, we celebrate how incredible your body is.
My leg's got a big cut on it.
Prepare to be amazed by our brilliant body tricks.
Is it?
Yeah!
We register for regular checkups with 4 new ouch patients.
Hi.
And we unlock the doors to our lab. Wow, look at that for our craziest experiments yet!
Chris!
Ow! That was a cactus!
It's exactly what the doctors ordered.
Coming up today on Operation Ouch.
What's going on?
We find out who's needing treatment in the emergency department.
You're doing really, really well.
We introduce you to a very special doctor.
Boom.
And things get explosive in the lab.
Chris?
Xand?
I'm stuck in the lift.
Well, what a coincidence. There's a new patient in the emergency department, and they're in a sticky situation too.
Chris?
Over at the Alder Hey Emergency Department, there's action on the helipad.
6-year-old Jay has been airlifted to hospital because he needed to get here fast. The whole trauma team are on standby, ready to help.
What's happened, buddy?
I run into a car.
Yikes! You ran into a car. You should never run into the road. Well, let's find out what happened.
Jay was out walking with his dad.
Chris, he's wearing pyjamas. Shouldn't he be in bed?
They're not pyjamas, Xand. Jay was on his way to Taekwondo.
Oh. So, Jay was walking to Taekwondo when suddenly he was ambushed by ninja cats. Jay used his coolest Taekwondo moves to defeat them, but he broke his leg.
No, Xand, no cat ninjas. Jay stepped out into the road, but he wasn't paying attention, and he ran out without looking.
Watch out!
Too late, the car hit him, injuring his leg.
Ouch! Leading the trauma team is Dr. Shirley Mulvaney.
Is that sore? Sore there. Belly's nice and soft, no bruising.
Being hit by a car is very dangerous, so Dr. Shirley checks Jay for serious internal injuries.
You're doing really, really well.
Luckily, his internal organs are all okay. But what about his leg?
It's off to X-ray to find out.
So, what's the verdict, Dr. Mulvaney?
The tibia and the fibula are both broken.
So that's 2 very broken bones that need fixing.
Yeah, they're so skew-if. The first job is to straighten them out.
Orthopedic surgeon Mr. Jurgis is on hand.
We pull it to get it back to length and try to reset it back in position.
Jay's bones have been straightened, but he'll need an operation to put metal pins in to hold them in place while they heal.
He'll be having the surgery tomorrow. So, with a temporary cast on for support, it's now off to the ward for Jay.
Sleep well, buddy, and we'll catch up with you later on. And now to our lab.
Are you ready for some incredible experiments?
I've never seen this happen before.
We're getting gross.
We're going big.
The bones are not buckling!
And dangerous.
One of the most deadly snakes in the world.
Remember, we can only do these experiments because we're doctors.
Don't try this at home.
Today, we're looking at how we're made.
Ooh, selfie time. Here, do one of me. I've got a new ouch face.
Xand, that is exactly the same as all your other ouch faces. Anyway, no selfies. I'm using my new Parent Swap app. I just need to do this, and there we go.
Ah, why have I got Mum's face and you've got Dad's face?
Now, don't panic, Xand. My Parent Swap app is to show that you and I have inherited our looks from our mum and dad. Let me just try this. There we go.
Perhaps you had better switch it back.
Seems a little glitchy. I'll fiddle with it later.
We inherit many physical features of our bodies. But how exactly? Well, everyone begins life as 2 cells. An egg from a woman and a sperm from a man. When these 2 meet and combine, you are created! And I have just the things to help us explain this. Ta-da! This is an egg And in front of you, Chris, is a sperm. Now, you can see how different they are in size to each other. The human egg is the largest cell in the human body, but it's still only the thickness of a human hair.
Sperm cells, on the other hand, are 30 times smaller than an egg.
Now, both the sperm and the egg carry the instructions for how to make a human. All right, Chris, are you ready? Let's open them up. Now, this string represents DNA, a thread-like molecule that is the molecule of life. And on the DNA is written in code the instructions for every single part of a human being. And each little group of instructions are called genes. So here we've got the genes for eye colour, here we've got the genes for foot size, and here we've got the genes for how long or short your legs are.
Now, you inherit 2 copies of every gene, one from the egg and one from the sperm. So I also have genes for eyes, foot size, and leg length.
OK, Chris, you know what time it is?
It's about 5:30, I think.
Wrong! It's time to make a human! Right, Chris, we're going to start with the feet. Pick your feet genes and begin down here.
Next up, the lower limb, and the rest of the body too. Well, Xand, it's certainly taking shape, but what about the hair genes?
Well, Chris, the hair genes from the egg are blonde, so it looks like our human is going to have blonde hair.
Well, not so fast, Xand, because the sperm has a set of genes that code for black hair.
But you only use one gene, so when we pair the genes up, the dark hair usually comes out on top. So it looks like, actually, our human's going to have black hair.
And what about earlobes, Xand? The sperm has genes that code for attached earlobes.
But the earlobe genes from the egg code for unattached earlobes, and those genes are dominant. If you've got both sets, your earlobes will be unattached.
Xand, what about the sex?
Well, your biological sex is determined by big bundles of genes called chromosomes. Now, most girls have 2 X chromosomes, and most boys have 1 X chromosome and 1 Y chromosome. The egg always carries an X.
Now, sperm can have an X or a Y, so it's actually the sperm that determines the biological sex that you're born with.
And in this case, the sperm has
another X.
So our human will be XX. My creation is complete. I will call them Xandina, a female with dark hair and unattached earlobes. And now, Chris, it's time to bring them to life.
Xand, you can't actually make a human like this.
Safety first, Chris. Put these on. I demand 1,000,000 volts!
This end isn't even attached.
3, 2, 1!
Hello, Chris and Xand.
I did it! Chris, I'm a genius! Well, welcome to the lab.
Thanks, Xand.
This is amazing. The fame, the international recognition, the awards I've always known I deserved. Finally, I'm going to get them, thanks to my creation, Xandina.
Xand, this is not Xandina.
I think the fumes have got to him.
This is Dr. Ronx. She's the new member of the Operation Ouch team. She's the 3rd doctor.
Oh, well, hi. Welcome to the team. It's great to have you on board.
Thanks.
Whilst we clear up the mess that Dr. Xand has made, are you ready for your first assignment?
Yes, and I'll see you in a minute.
Bye.
Bye. What's the matter? Why are you crying?
Just Miss Ronx.
You're going to see her in a minute.
Here we go, my first Ouch mission. Today, you're going to see what it's like to do my job because you're coming on one of my shifts. As a young person, I watched a lot of hospital TV. All I ever dreamed about was working in a busy emergency department. After a lot of studying and years of training, here I am. at Homerton Hospital in East London, working as a doctor in the emergency department. Hey, Philippe!
Ronx is part of a really busy medical team who see 120,000 patients a year.
That's right, Chris. Let's see how it's looking today. Oh, it looks like the board's pretty busy. Better start my shift. See you later. First, I need to change into my normal uniform, or what we doctors call our scrubs.
You're wearing green. That means you're in my team, Ronx.
No, Xand. You know the colour of your scrubs is actually to show what job we do. In my hospital, as an emergency doctor, I have to wear green. Anyway, I've got patients to see. First up, poor old Blue has injured her thumb. Now, what happened, Blue?
I was at school on the bars and then I swam really high and then I just fell on my finger.
Oh, you can see that there's some bruising there. Can you bend them?
I can bend this one.
Oh, no worries. You may or may not have broken the bone in that thumb. I think you need an X-ray. I never know which patients are going to come in. I don't know what conditions they'll have. I don't know what injuries they'll have. Every single day is different, and I love it. And that's the red phone. The red phone is the phone which the London Ambulance Service use to pre-prepare us about a patient that they're bringing in. The alarm has sounded to tell everyone there's an emergency case coming in. This is paediatric resuscitation. It's where we treat patients who are seriously ill or injured. I'm not part of this team today, but I do have an X-ray to look at. I'm going to look from top to bottom to see if Blue's got a fracture. The X-ray shows no obvious break, but smaller injuries are difficult to see on it. So I'll be getting Blue to come back in a few days so we can check how her thumb is getting on. But right now, there are more cases coming in. It's Darwin, who's bashed his chin. After I've checked, there are no signs of damage inside his head. That is a little bit tickly, sorry. I need to deal with that cut on his chin. It just requires cleaning and some glue, and then he can go back home. Get ready for a gross alert! He's been really brave. Darwin, give us a thumbs up. Fantastic. Can I get a high five? Boom. Great, another happy customer. We have to document everything that we've said to a patient on the computer. That can take a while if you type as slowly as me. Once I've done that, I'm back on my feet before it's finally time to head back home. I've just worked a 10-hour busy shift. I've even walked 17,151 steps. But hey, it's a busy job, and I absolutely love working in the emergency department.
Thanks for showing us around, Ronx.
Oh, that's nice, guys.
Meet Rio, Emilia, Phoebe and Alicia. We'll be following them going about their daily lives as they let us know what it's like to be a regular hospital outpatient.
Today, we're with 10-year-old Rio.
Hello.
Rio's favourite things are his dog, Rosso, and sport.
I love running and playing football.
When Rio was a year old, he had his right leg removed or amputated because, well, I'll let him explain.
When I was a baby, I didn't have an ankle joint and knee joint, so I couldn't walk.
Now Rio has a prosthetic leg.
Actually, he has two. His everyday leg, which he uses for walking and football, and his blade, which has helped him win lots of running medals.
I want to be a Paralympian like Johnny Peacock.
Wow, that's Rio with his hero Johnny, who's won 2 Paralympic gold medals for the 100 metres.
Rio's blade is really only for the racetrack, but he's wearing it today because his day leg is out of action.
Because when I was playing cricket with my friends, I slipped and then my leg broke.
Luckily, he's due a new day leg anyway, which is being made by his prosthetist, Matt.
As you're swinging the leg around now, does it feel like it's sliding off at all?
No.
Because Rio's still growing, Matt makes the top bits or sockets bigger every 9 to 12 months, and Rio gets to choose a new design.
I want that one.
That one's quite cool.
The new leg won't be ready for a week, which means staying on his blade and no football.
Will you cope, Rio?
Y-E-S spells yes. Catch me next time. Bye!
Bye, Rio! It's time to head back to the emergency department.
To see how Jay is getting along.
Right, come on, Chris.
Earlier, Jay was rushed to the emergency department by helicopter with a broken leg.
He ran into the road without looking and was hit by a car.
Jay has fractured both his fibula and tibia. Having stayed on the ward overnight, he's about to have surgery on his leg.
Operating on Jay is surgeon Mr. Dan Perry. Jay is being given a general anaesthetic, which will make him sleep temporarily and stop him feeling any pain.
So to fix his leg today, we had to make cuts at the top of his leg.
Here comes a gross alert.
Then we passed 2 big wires all the way down, right from the top of the leg, right to the bottom of the leg, using x-rays to guide us.
Picture, please.
The x-rays help Mr. Perry as he pushes the rods through the middle of Jay's broken bones, bridging the gaps and then into the other halves. This will keep both parts straight as they heal. What's next for Jay, Mr. Perry?
I'm very optimistic that in 6 to 8 weeks his fracture will be showing good signs of healing, and at that stage we'll get him out of his cast.
The rods in Jay's leg will also be taken out eventually when the bones have healed.
So that Jay can go home, he's been put in a cast by the medical team.
You get hopping on that.
To help with the pain, Jay is being given nitrous oxide, and this is why it's called laughing gas.
There you go. It's working. Amazing. We're going to wrap it up now, mate. Good stuff.
Whoa!
Like it.
What do you make of your new footwear, Jay?
I like my new red pasta.
And how are you feeling now?
I'm getting better. I'll be home soon.
Well, it's actually time for you to go home now.
And what will you not do the next time you're walking to Taekwondo?
Cross the road on my own.
Good plan. Get well soon, mate. Bye! Still to come on Operation Ouch.
We meet another new ouch patient.
Hi.
And we hand you a special body trick.
Yay!
But first, we're all ouch and about.
Hitting the wards. Have you got a question for me?
With our ouch bleepers.
Ready to answer your medical queries.
That is a lovely question.
Up on the children's wing. Let me in. We're practicing our ouch faces. Hey. Enough selfies. We've got some questions to answer.
The first one is from Lucy. She's in hospital with a skin and muscle condition called juvenile dermatomyositis.
Apparently you have a question for me.
Yeah, why are people colourblind?
What's the diagnosis, Doc?
Sounds to me like you have a case of, I want to know why some people are colourblind-itis. What do you think people who are colourblind see?
Grey and white.
Grey and white. Well, in fact, they can see some colours. So people who are colourblind find it difficult to tell the difference between 2 different kinds of colour. So let me show you what that would look like on this board, OK? People who are colourblind would see this. And you can see there that now it's very hard to tell the difference between the reds and the greens. So your question was, why are people colourblind? You inherit it through your genes from your mum and your dad. There are genes that help your eyes see in colour. And if one of those genes goes a little bit wrong, then you can become colourblind. But carrots contain a vitamin which is used to make the chemicals in your eyes that help you see in colour. Do you eat your carrots?
Yeah.
Well, you have earned not 1 but 2 ouch stickers.
Thank you.
There you go. And I am off to eat some carrots. I haven't had any in ages. Bye.
Bye, thank you.
I may have eaten all the carrots, Chris. Quick, Ronx, go to our next question. It's from Charlie, who was rushed into hospital for emergency heart surgery after a really heavy bar fell on him.
What is CPR?
Good question. What's the diagnosis, Doc?
That sounds like a case of, what is CPR-itis?
I agree.
CPR stands for cardiopulmonary resuscitation. It's a life-saving medical procedure which is done when somebody's in cardiac arrest. Now, cardiac arrest means that your heart stopped and it's no longer pumping blood all around your body. So somebody needs to do that for you. So what you do is you'll have the person here and then somebody will be on top. They'll be going 1, 2, 3. Now, why would you be asking me about CPR?
Because it happened to me.
Wow, that's serious. I hear that you had heart surgery.
Yeah.
Do you want to show us your scar?
Yeah.
and that looks like it's healing nicely.
Well, you definitely deserve a sticker for that.
Bye.
Bye.
Quick, Xand, you've got a question too. Skip to it.
It's from Bruna. She's had a back operation.
What's your question?
I'd like to know if we learn in our sleep.
Ooh, good question, Bruna.
What's the diagnosis, Doc?
Sounds to me like a case of I'd like to know if we learn in our sleep-itis.
Well, come on, do we?
It's actually a very interesting question, isn't it? There is some really amazing evidence that if you're doing something like learning a foreign language, if you've tried to learn a list of vocab during the day and at night you play a recording of that same list of vocab, it will stick in your head a little bit better. But your brain is not really acquiring new information while you sleep. So there's no way around going to school. That was a fantastic question. There you go.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
That's it for today. Clinic closed. Ouch.
Now, what are you making, Xand?
Well, I'm trying to make some hand puppets. This is meant to be the superhero, the mighty Xand, and this is the evil sorcerer, Chrysador.
Yes, well, good luck with that. And in the meantime, I'm going to show you a trick that will allow you to see through a hole in your hand. It's Dr. Chris's world-famous how to make a hole in your hand trick. So who here thinks we can use the things on this table to make holes in the palms of our hand that we can see through? No! Well, it's time to have a go.
Bethany, how did you get on?
So I put the tape on my hand and then I put a rubber band over it. So now you can see through.
It's not really a hole in your hand, but I think it's quite a good creative effort.
Yeah, now, Abdul Malik, you had a very simple solution. What did you do?
I put black ink in the palm and the back of my hand to make a little illusion that there's a hole through my hand.
It's a good illusion, but of course we can't quite really see through your hand. Who wants to see how the trick is really done? Me! So you're going to get a piece of paper, you roll it up into a tube. With the tube in one hand, hold it up to the eye on the same side of your body. Keeping both eyes open, hold the other hand in front of the other eye. And now you can see through a hole in your hand.
I can see you right through the middle of my hand. I bet you want to see too.
Here we go. Tube up to one eye, other hand up to the other eye. Keep looking through both eyes, and magically I can see Xand through my hand. Why do you think you see a hole in the hand? What's going on in your brain? Sydney, have you got a thought?
This eye is seeing your hand, and this eye is seeing through the tube, and your brain wants to make it all one picture.
That is a perfect explanation. Whenever you look at things, your brain is having to process two images, one from your right eye, one from your left eye. And so most of the time, you see more or less the same thing with both eyes. But if you make a hole in front of one eye and hold your hand up to the other, your brain puts the two images together and you see the hole as being in your hand. And that was Dr. Chris's world-famous how to make a hole in your hand trick.
Time to meet another new ouch patient.
Hi.
Say hello to 10-year-old Amelia.
She lives with her pets, brother, mum and dad.
Amelia has scoliosis. But what is it?
Scoliosis is where your spine is curved.
Most of us have a straight spine that keeps us upright. But Amelia was born with a spine that curves to the right.
I had my magnetic rods put in when I was 6 to help straighten up my back.
As Amelia grows, the doctors can lengthen her rods using the magnetic bits. Amelia uses those bits for a very cool trick.
I can show you where the magnets are with this magnet.
Whoa, look, no hands. The fridge magnet is sticking to the magnets in Amelia's back.
And that's my magnetic back. Thanks, Mum.
Yeah, thanks, Mum.
Amelia needs to take care of her special magnetic back, so there's no trampolining or even running. Instead, she loves to swim
and bake.
We're making cupcakes.
Ooh, can I have one? On second thoughts, maybe Chris can have mine.
While the cupcakes are in the oven, Amelia whips up something else gooey.
This is slime. It's very fun to play with.
Cool!
Catch
Catch me next time when I go to the hospital to have the rods in my back lengthened so I can keep growing. Bye.
Bye.
Chris, someone's had an accident and it's an emergency.
Well, we better head to the emergency department.
Right.
Waiting in the emergency department with his dad is 10-year-old Hadi.
That's a big bandage. What have you done, Hadi?
I've cut my hand.
Oh, no.
Hadi was in the school hall trying to get into his Jaguar costume.
A Jaguar costume? Was Hadi a superhero changing into his cool costume to save the day? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Jaguar Boy!
No, Xand, he was hanging out with his friends. Jake the anteater and Jamie the monkey.
Wow, I didn't know animals could go to school.
No, Xand, they were dressed up as animals. They were all getting ready for the school play. Hadi was nearly ready when he slipped on his costume, knocked a table, and sent a glass flying. While trying to steady himself, he put his hand right in the broken glass.
Ouch!
I hope there isn't any glass in my hand because I would need to get stitches.
Well, we'd better find out quick then. It's over to Dr. Sarah Fissler.
So should we have a little look at your hand? Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. Gosh, you've been brave, haven't you?
Yeah.
So are you able to bend your fingers for me? Well done. And can you feel me touching your hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here comes a gross alert. That's a nasty cut on your finger, Hadi. But is there any glass in it?
Hadi needs an X-ray, which will show any glass stuck in his hand.
Thank you.
What's the news, Doc?
The good news is that there isn't any glass.
Yes.
So we just need to give it a bit of a clean so it won't hurt.
No glass and no stitches. That deserves a round of applause.
Hey, break a leg in your school play, Hadi. On second thoughts, maybe not.
Bye-bye.
Bye!
Next time on Operation Ouch.
We hang around with calisthenics champion Simone Ming.
We sink our teeth into more cases in the emergency department.
And we give Bones the ultimate strength test.
So that's it till next time from
Operation Ouch. Come on, Chris.
3, 2, 1, action!
Supposed to go up, not down.
Take them off your eyes slightly, sorry.
I've got eyebrows on it.
There are a few little eyelashes.
Operation Ouch.